This is an ABC2 News special report.
It's a story of sadness, violence, and mystery of the death of a 13-year-old girl. Family members say the teenager was going skating, but never returned home. 13-year-old Monet Turnage had a bright future ahead of her and dreams of becoming a pediatrician. Family members say she was funny, caring, and could be friends with just about anybody. And that's why they were surprised when they found her body in an alley, buried in trash bags.
I just don't know I was just screaming. I was just weak and I was just sick and I just wasn't thinking. I couldn't think to just see my child and I knew it was my child laying there.
After countless phone calls to her daughter's friends, Edith Turnage gathered family and friends to search for the teen after she didn't return home Saturday night. Her 16-year-old son noticed his sister's leg sticking out from under the garbage, but it was Monet's uncle who saw her face.
From what I saw, she had a little blood coming out of her mouth and her eyes was wide open, and it was just horrible to see your niece lying there, and then you know that she's dead. All I could do was look, but the anger and the hurt hit me immediately.
Monet had plans to go skating that night with friends, but ended up at a house just blocks away from her home. Monet was with two boys, ages 12 and 13. Police say they were playing with a .22 caliber rifle when the unexpected happened.
They ended up playing with a gun. This gun was in the home. At this point, it's unclear whose gun this was. It's unclear how this gun got in the home. It's unclear why this gun was not secured. But while they were playing with the gun discharged. It struck Monet in the chest.
Police say that neither of the boys dialed 911. Instead, they dragged Monet's body outside of the home. The 12 and 13-year-old boys are facing charges as juveniles for involuntary manslaughter. But family members feel that there's more to the story.
I feel as though they had time to think about what had happened and what can I do to get rid and dispose of the body so it looked like that we didn't have anything to do with it. So we don't feel as though it was an accident.
And for a mother that's now holding her child's death certificate, it's painful as new details begin to emerge.
Sick, feeling my stomach. Because every time I keep on hearing bits and pieces, that it's just really, it's terrifying that you would do a young girl like that.
Baltimore City Police say they suspended one of their officers yesterday because of his conduct after the shooting. Police aren't releasing any more information at this time, but family members reveal that the older sister of one of the boys charged in the shooting is dating the officer, and they believe that he has advised the boys on how to cover up the crime.
Just upset about it. I mean, how do you do this? You're talking about a 13-year-old kid. A 12 and 13-year-old children that did something and you covered it up. Where's the justice in this?
Now, police are still investigating and trying to figure out who the gun actually belonged to. Services for Monet Turnage will be held on Saturday, but for updates, follow our team coverage on abc2news.com. I'm Michael Quander, ABC2 News.